Would you want to travel to a city that offers travelers both historical and contemporary experiences? Where is such a city located? You might be curious. We are speaking about a Chinese city specifically, Honjo. Although you may not have ever heard the name of the city, once you do, it will be added to your list of ideal places to visit. One of the most technologically sophisticated cities in the world, Hangzhou is rich in culture. China is proud of its technology, aesthetics, history, and culture. Visit this city to get a sense of how quickly China is developing. One of the Chinese cities that can compete with any metropolis in the West and likely will prevail is this one. Rather than accepting the common misconceptions about Chinese cities, view this metropolis and you'll never think about China the same way again. In this video, we'll take a closer look at Hangzhou, one of China's most technologically proficient cities, to discover how it has become the country's economic center and how effectively its past has been maintained. Let's get going. The Hangzhou cultural route began in 589 AD. Since then, several dynasties have ruled over it. In 907, this city was originally referred to as the W Kingdom's capital. Now it serves as Zhujiang's capital. In the past, it has had several ups and downs. Up to the Ming Dynasty, it continued to be a significant harbor. One of the 7 ancient Chinese capitals was Hangzhou. The government refers to it as a historical and cultural city. This city's beauty has endured despite China's fast development because of its past. On China's list of opportunity cities, Hangzhou is ranked first. The city's rise to prominence was also aided by several startups and its behemoth. The House of Silk in China is another name for it. Let's first go into great depth about its history and culture. As the home of the 2 World Heritage Monuments, West Lake and Grand Canal, Hangzhou was named a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 2011. Due to the city's historical origins and several dynasties, West Lake is one of China's most picturesque locations. There are also many distinct architectural styles to be seen. The temples, pagodas, and pavilions serve as physical reminders of the region's rich variety. This city is full with gardens, attractive trees, and man-made islands. However, due to its distinctiveness, its Grand Canal is also the center of interest. With a length of 2,000 kilometers, it is the longest artificial river on the whole planet. The river flows from Hangzhou to Beijing. You may see several locations with illustrious history if you take a boat ride on the river. Additionally, well known for its silk is Hangzhou. It has historically served as China's primary silk-producing hub. It was regarded as a silk city in antiquity. It is a significant producer of silk. Silk apparel is still widely used nowadays across the city, and silk is a pricey material. This increases the city's revenue. Hangzhou is the source of the softest and most beautiful silk in the world. Handel's legacy also includes tea, in addition to silk. From Hangzhou also comes the dragon wool tea. In China, it is the most well-known tea. Because of this, Hangzhou is also known as China's capital of tea. In Hangzhou, there is even a one-day dragon well tea culture where participants may wander among peak tea leaves and practice preparing tea. This city's adjacent water towns only add to its allure. You're not in one of the less populated water towns, are you? You have to go to this town if you enjoy less inhabited areas. You'll feel as though you've traveled back in time by taking a stroll around this village. One of the most stunning locations on Earth. It exhibits a rich Chinese culture. Ancient people also used the nearby river to heal their ailments. This river is used by people to transport their wares. The white, nearly identically sized residences are all the same size. This demonstrates how one sort of individuals used to live in an inclusive society. This illusion if you'd want to see commercial areas with structures and crowds. The environment is not extremely natural, yet it is still worthwhile to visit. This town produces a lot of new structures, which has improved the appearance of the city. Honjo may be reached in less than 45 minutes, despite the fact that Honjo is located 105 miles from Shanghai and Hangzhou, where they are connected by bullet trains. And once you are there, you may visit a lot of stunning sights. The fact that this city boasts the largest bike-sharing program in the world is one feature you would adore. In rental stations, there are close to 3,000 motorcycles. If you are a visitor, renting a bike is simple. The majority of people avoid driving here since they prefer to ride across the entire city and take in its splendor. The local zone has more than 70,000 bicycles. In Hangzhou, there are fewer chances of getting caught in a traffic gridlock. The city's culture and history have been preserved in such an excellent way. Due to their rapid speed, most cities present a distinct image, yet this city has a rich history and has adapted to current technologies. We have discussed how elegant its culture is. Now let's talk about the technology it utilizes. Before we go any further, we want to know whether or not you are enjoying the video. If this is the case, please click the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel so you can view more videos exactly like this one. Let's move on. Well, a result, Hangzhou did not fall further behind as China made progress. The city was given access to the most recent technologies by a number of prominent figures in the technology industry. The indigenous people welcomed all of the new technologies with gratitude. One of the most important technological Goliaths in the sector is Alibaba. Artificial intelligence is responsible for controlling the traffic lights in Hangzhou. The flow of traffic is monitored and controlled by 4,500 cameras and 1,300 traffic lights. Even the number of vehicles now on the road is tallied, and a constant eye is kept on the current state of the traffic situation. The artificial intelligence is able to control the lights with the assistance of this technology. The speed at which the signal moves is directly proportional to the volume of traffic. In addition to this, they plan to increase the usage of City A in the departments that are responsible for administration and security. Hangzhou is sometimes referred to as a cashless city due to the fact that its citizens do not commonly carry cash with them. The payments are processed through the usage of Alipay. Alipay is a mobile payment app that was developed by Alibaba and is becoming increasingly popular in the city of Hangzhou. Alipay is accepted at more than 80 of all tax locations, 80 of restaurants, and 95 of grocery stores. Alipay is also utilized for the purpose of making payments for a wide range of other services, such as medical bills, utility bills, and many more. Despite the fact that the indigenous despise the idea of carrying cash, it is nonetheless useful. However, if you are a guest, you will have the option to pay with cash. Hangzhou is the only city in China that has a significant amount of people using mobile cash. Hangzhou's transformation into a modern metropolis is largely attributable to the aforementioned digital giant. The tourist industry has a considerable impact on the city of Hangzhou's economy. A great number of individuals visit this city on an annual basis and end up falling in love with it. It is quite unlikely that a person who visits Hangzhou will not enjoy their time there. Do you think that China will be forced to eradicate its culture in order to keep up with the modernization of its cities? It is quite unlikely that China will eradicate its incredibly diverse cultural heritage in the sake of progress. Instead, they are looking into developing fresh methods that can highlight the splendor of natural settings. Tell them that the next time they complain that China is ruining its natural beauty, they should come to this city first. Please leave a comment in the box that has been provided below. Should the rest of the world pay more attention to the splendor of China? If I were to tell you more about it, would it pique your interest? Thanks for watching. Click on these videos to watch about other amazing projects.